All right, boys. Yelawolf. I think it's the first time having Yelawolf on the channel. Unfortunately, this is not the first. Well, fortunately, this is not the first time I'm hearing the song. Cause I heard the album. The album's incredible, but it's the first time seeing the video. I'm excited to watch the video because the song's fire. This album. Not also didn't listen to or see the Bonfire music video. I might check that out too. Hebers Jeebers. Legend, I saw the video. Flashlight, I saw the video. Flashlight, wow, bro, this album is incredible. It's one of my favorite albums of the year. Not gonna spoil my album of the year video. I gotta make that video of just my favorite albums of the year. Not gonna spoil it, but I will check out this video because I like the music. I'm very excited. Yelawolf. When he made this more, when he transitioned more to like the country style of thing, I didn't like it at first in 2015, but it grew on me. The more I listened to it, and I came back, and then I recognized like the genius of it. Love Story is an incredible album, and for an album that I didn't start out, liking too much, it's one of my favorite albums of all time now. Isn't that crazy? It's growth, brothers and sisters. That's called growth. Bad News. I wasn't familiar with Caskey. I've heard his name around, but like he's kind of in that circle of hip hop or in that zone, whatever climate, whatever you want to call it. He's in kind of like that his own corner, his own field of that southern country hip hop, white hip hop that I just wasn't super familiar with. Not that I didn't like it, I just wasn't familiar with. And to be fair, there are a lot of guys in that space that are like super bad for one. And just like are stupid, you know what I mean? That I kind of see, and I feel like give those guys a bad rap, which isn't fair. But that always has kind of prevented me from going further into that space, outside of Yelawolf. Like I kind of just stop at Yelawolf, but Yelawolf has kind of been my, even I remember Ritz was doing an interview with somebody recently, and he was talking about that. It was like there's a lot of guys like in that field that you're in. That are just super they're not great rappers, but then they're just, I don't want to get political on here, but some of them are just blatantly racist. Even if you don't want to get political, they're just racist. And again, just to be clear, I'm not like super duper blue or super duper red. I'm not like super duper leaning anywhere. If anything, I'm like closer to the middle than anything. I'm not, but like some of them are just racist. No matter where you stand politically, are just racist. And I think when those things blow up, it kind of gives that whole feel the bad rap. So with that being said, I never checked out Caskey for real. I don't even think I ever heard him. So when I heard his voice, I was very surprised. And when I heard this verse, I was very surprised because it was fire. Same thing with Struggle Jenkins on the album. Jenkins on this album. Same thing. Fire. Let's get into the song. This beat is crazy too. Let me see the visuals, boy. The visuals. Yelawolf has dope albums. I mean, it is. Phone boot. Oh, that's a phone boot. Phone boot. Let me shut up. Climbed to the top of a tall tree, threw a bowling ball in the legs, and I told him just call me Boss D. Yeah, that's a rapping motherfucker, huh? Damn, I can rap a whole fucking package, huh? Hell, you a savage, but it don't matter. I graduated. Yelawolf's versatility. One doesn't get enough credit, but he's incredible, dog. Like he's just so versatile. He can rap, he can sing, he can make amazing country music, he can make great rap music. He can make like he's just dope. Like he's genuinely one of the greatest artists of all time. IMO, and my opinion's always right. Waited from savage to psychopath with a platinum cup, platinum plaques for my man. I just back a crack for my uncle to pack a glass with the Brillo pad man, cause they can't handle us. We keep it too real. What is that? I don't spit bootleg dogs, but I might bootleg a 30 pack. Still, been in them corners, not the same whip. Still in that Chevy, but that bitch ain't got the same hips. Hey, by the time I hit 55, I'ma have a tattooed bodysuit, whipping my dick out on a yacht. Going against me, Bad News. Rolling through the city with some bad dudes. You can tell it by the tattoos. 30 South, like go against me, Bad News. Going against me, Bad News. That song is fire. Oh, that's dope. Man, what the fuck I got? The 79 box body jumping out the water. The energy here.
Still got bounce like
Dry
a
as sheet.
but I don't know where to jump. Still got dirt up under my cleats from running around these chumps. Better get fish up on that boat, you really know all this funk. Kicking that shit like I walk the dog with a stomach problem, yeah. Taking my time, becoming the best, that's whiskey in the jug. Taking my time, but I won't take time to get a bitch all fucked up. Have you throwing up in the sink, I'm making them sick, they pulling the plug. Ain't gonna pop none of these balloons, I keep that kitty on your mic up. Cause I float around this bitch, can't hold me down. Give it loan to these rappers.
He really picks it up here. Bro, the energy Yelawolf brings to like his music is incredible.
You once at the fucking bar and you know me now. There will never be another me and never be another Alabamian up in the alleyway that had away with other people being from a feeling out of place to without a way that a boy. I'm a database from another place to the place. Yeah, out of space. I'm a jet boat in a pool float. Had a race nowadays. I can run a power line like a power line. Radio waves. I don't need no stage.
Going against me, bad news. Rolling through with some bad news. You can tell it by the tattoos. Yeah, this is fire. And that beat is crazy, the flows, everything, bro. Yelawolf is genuinely one of the best rappers over the past decade. Does not get enough credit. Yeah. Does not get enough credit. And I think he takes some credit for that too. There's a lot of things during his career, a lot of controversies and things that kind of alienated from him from the greater hip hop climate. Even recently with the thing with Royce, that really hasn't been clarified yet. Which I would like to be. That's why I stopped listening to Yelawolf for a while, because like there was no clarification. It was kind of, everything was kind of up in the air, what was going on. But like it's been so long, I don't know. I guess it was Yelawolf's DJ. From what I heard, from DJ Vlad said that he heard legitimate sources that, and again, this is all alleged, that Yelawolf had a DJ that said the N-word, and Yelawolf basically just didn't care. He didn't say anything. He wasn't cool. You know what I mean? Royce had sent. I don't know if it was his brother or somebody over there to work with Yelawolf, and they had said the N-word around him or whatever, and Yelawolf just didn't care, whatever. I don't know. I guess it was like, this is how it's, you know, it's just cool, you know, around here you can say that. And this wasn't cool. That's not cool, you know, especially with him. He has biracial daughters. I'm biracial myself. If I found out my parent that wasn't black was just cool with people saying the N-word, like I'd feel betrayed personally. You know what I mean? Like that would hurt me. So I hope he has done, if that situation was true, has done some reflecting on that. But again, it would just kind of died down. Like nobody was talking about. Royce never explicitly said what the issue was. Like nobody on either side explicitly said what the problem was. It was a lot of rumors and Vlad, like I said. So maybe none of that happened. So at some point I just kind of came back to Yelawolf, was like, whatever, I don't know, you know. But like I checked out for a while because of that issue until things got clarified. Till either, you know, somebody said what happened. I was cool. And at the end of the day, it was his DJ. It wasn't him, I guess. That makes it a little better, but at the same time, it's like, bro, you got people around you saying something crazy, you need to check them. You know what I mean? And that doesn't go, like, I'm not Hispanic, but if I had a friend that was just like, you know what, I'm not going to go say anything, get me clipped. But if they said something that was racist against some Hispanic people or whatever, I'd check them. You know what I mean? Like, that's, chill out. You know what I mean? Like, you know, unless it's comedy or whatever, in that case, then whatever. Like, jokes are jokes to me. I don't care. But like we're just blatantly racist or just saying something, especially if somebody's in the room that's of that, you know what I mean? Like, no, that's not cool. Chill out. So with that being said, I think he's extremely talented. He's incredible. He's one of my favorite rappers of all time. One of my favorite artists of all time, period. I think he is one of the greatest artists of all time. Most versatile. He created this whole space for them to exist in, as far as these guys like Caskey, Struggle Jenkins, et cetera, et cetera. He's created this whole lane. He's the leader of that lane. He's the best in that lane. But he's also just one of the best, period. Just one of the best artists. He's so versatile. He's so incredible. His energy is crazy. But sometimes those controversies, I feel like, have done a disservice to him as far as his recognition in hip hop and his credibility in hip hop. And I would like him to get back to that. I would like him to try to make an effort to, because at the end of the day, his core is hip hop. He is hip hop first and foremost. I don't think he's ever really hit away from that, even when he does go away or does do more like country or singing or pop, whatever he's doing, rock, whatever. He's never shied away from the hip hop elements of that he made his career off of. So with that being said, I would like him to make a push back into the hip hop field, you know, go work with current hip hop stars, not just in your lane, but like in the greater hip hop lane. Like see a Yelawolf and Lil Baby track. Like, what does that sound like? Like, I want to see something like that. And I think that will get some more eyes on him. Like, you know, he's a guy like I'm always rooting for, as long as everything's clear as far as other stuff goes. This guy I'm always rooting for. I will say, as a fan, as a black fan, I would like some explanations for those things though. I would like some clarification. What happened, what's going on, and why won't it happen again, as a fan, if something did happen. And if you do have just racist people hanging around, I want to know those people are gone. That would make me feel a little bit more comfortable as a fan. I'm not saying that you have to do these things. You know, these are things that are mandatory, or, you know, your career is gonna fall off a cliff. No, but not like as a fan, that would make me more comfortable listening. I still would like those things explained. But like, again, like these things, nothing came about it. Nobody clarified anything. Like I said, Royce never said anything as far as clarifying what happened. Yelawolf never said anything as far as clarifying what happened. So it was kind of just like, I don't know. Royce or Yelawolf did come out in an interview. I think it was Bootleg Kev, where he kind of adjacently talked about the issue, but it did not talk about that specific issue. He was talking about kind of like the broader, the Confederate flag stuff, all that stuff. I don't think it felt like he danced around that specific issue that happened there. And he's been praising Royce since. Like, I don't think he has beef with Royce. He even mentioned him in the Legend song, where he's talking about, I worked with Royce to 5'9", Slaughterhouse. So like, he clearly has that, you know, he looks up to Royce probably in a lot of ways. It's probably, you know, Royce is a legend. So probably still has love from there. I don't know if it's one-sided, but he seems like he has love for Royce there. He probably, I wonder if he is apologetic for that situation. And I think with the way Royce stood on it was like, you had time to apologize. You never reached out to me, never clarified what was going on. And that was kind of like Royce's stance on it. Regardless, yeah, it's just tricky as far as like Yelawolf's position in hip hop culture is kind of just like non-existent right now. He just created his own lane and is working within that. But again, like I said, I would really love to see Yelawolf have more of a presence within hip hop, instead of being like this leader of like the outskirts side of hip hop, which again gets a bad rap because a lot of the guys in there are idiots. So, which isn't fair. Again, it's not super fair to Yelawolf, but like when I see people talk about Yelawolf in like kind of that space, or like guys like Caskey or whatever, they kind of just lump them all in, you know. So it's not necessarily fair, but as far as he's a trailblazer, created his own lane, great artist. So yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much about this. I'm yapping a lot, but if you have any more recommendations, if you like this, leave a like, subscribe, share, yada yada yada. Goodbye.